Right, y'all. I am so proud of y'all for being on. I know a couple of people had messaged. I know Nikki is on her way to a vendor event this morning and people doing the things and getting the month started, but it's November 1st. I think I start every Zoom that I cannot believe how fast time is going. Y'all, as a team in October, I just want you to know what the real momentum is. If you had goals that you did not hit, I know last night some of y'all, Sam, I'm going to call you out. I know you're in the car driving right now for a wrestling tournament. Sam had some goals last night that she didn't meet. I had some goals last night that I didn't meet. Drop a one in the chat or just raise your hand. Like if you, right, Baker, Heather, it happens. And so here's what I want you to know, that those goals that you don't meet, you're allowed to feel emotional about them, right? Like you're allowed to sit in that for a second and just be like, golly, I worked so hard. I did the things. But what I told Sam last night was, and Sam, do you care if I share this with everybody? I should have. I did not plan on it. But what I told Sam last night was she hopped on a call with me a week ago and was like, I have a brand new why, a new vision. And the way that that woman showed up to work in the last week was, I could get emotional. Like watching the shifts in you guys happen right now is, I mean, it's everything. And so if you did not hit a goal last night, you, again, you're allowed to feel emotional about that. Heather, like same thing. I'm watching so many of you guys just show up in such a different way right now. And so it's easy when you're in that mode, right? When you're working, when you're feeling like you're doing all of the things to be like, okay, well, I didn't hit it. So maybe this isn't for me. And I want to shift your thinking this morning. If that's you right now, if you're like, ooh, but I didn't hit this and I didn't hit this. When you stay consistent to the goals that you have and you keep diving in, the long term vision is what I want y'all to plug into. I knew when I started this, if there were certain things that I did, if there were certain ways that I showed up every single day, if I wanted to be making $10,000 a month, I had to make certain shifts. And so some of y'all are like, do you work every day? Yeah, I do. Like y'all see me, right? I work every single day. There are very few days in the last 10 years that I've taken off. And even when I'm on vacation, I don't tell y'all that because I want you to be like, oh my gosh. I tell y'all that because I want you to know that work works. And I would 1,000 times over rather be on the beach with my kids and plug in for 5 or 10 minutes and answer some messages than to be stuck in a life that I didn't want to live anymore. And so, what I want for y'all to do this morning is to really plug into what you want for November, December, a year from now, 10 years from now, because I cannot say it enough, work works. And mindset shifts have to happen because energy attracts. Y'all would not show up every single day doing this with people that were like, well, maybe let's go share some plexus. Like that would suck, right? Like we just, it's not the energy, it's not the space that we want to be in. And so I know that there are so many things like drop a one or just in the chat if you feel like sometimes, okay, well, it sucks to wake up on the first because you work so hard all month, you watch your points go, and then all of a sudden it's like, meh. But now I got to start all over again. Nah, I get it, right? Like it can feel hard to wake up on the first and like, all right, let's do this again. But the work that you did last month doesn't start over, it just keeps compounding. And so I want to take just a couple of minutes this morning, map this with you. We're going to start doing this every single Saturday. I know that this is new, just 10 or 15 minutes. The next couple of Saturdays are going to look a little bit different. I love that this Saturday happens to be the first. And so we're really going to start from the basics, dive in where you need to be. I want to give you a couple of top tips on how to really explode this month. And how to make it the best November ever. November is actually the month that I started sharing 10 years ago. I hit gold in January and the work that I did in November compounded, but it was much like this month where they had an add 3, add 6, add 9, because we did not have the money for Christmas. At that time, my kids were 2, 3, and 5. I was not teaching anymore. And we knew like if we needed the money to have a Christmas, I needed to start sharing Plexus. I added 9 people that month. I added, like, got the incentive, and that showed me that I could really do this. Like if people needed what we had. And so what I want y'all to know too is it does not matter how long you've been here. There are always more people that need this. Last month I added 9 people. This like in September I added 9 people. In October I added 10 people. I've helped 5 people go fast start silver in the last 4 weeks. I'm telling y'all that because I've been here for 10 years and there are always people that need what we have. So do not ever get in the mindset of like, oh, I've been here for a long time. I can't make this happen. The shifts that I have felt, I want y'all to feel them too. And I want y'all to believe in them because there are so many people that need what we have right now. The products. But if you ask me, I heard this on the call the other day, what our best product is, it's our opportunity for people to show up this month and make $1,000 is ridiculous. And it can happen for anybody that's new. And I want to help you guys make that shift from having a VIP to helping your teams duplicate. Okay. All right. Couple of things I want you to do very first thing this morning. Go in and clean up your social media. Okay. If you had posts up that were like, I need 2 more people for this goal, I need 1 more person for this goal, we've got free shipping, all the things. I want you to take every single one of those things. Don't delete them, but archive them so nobody else can see them. If you go in and you just start deleting a bunch of stuff off of your page, it will mess up your algorithms. And I don't want anybody to do that. So when you go in and click those 3 dots on your posts, make sure you just archive them so that it saves them in this little folder. So do that very first thing this morning, clean up your social media account. The next thing, that's okay, Karen. If you already did it, it's okay. You'll build it back up. But that's just kind of a top tip that I've learned recently, and I don't know why. But just archive anything. As long as you have them off, just that's the biggest thing, right? You just don't want somebody going to your profile and being like, oh, there's another special coming from them. Here's the other thing that I want you guys to know and hear too. Some of y'all watched my GLP post like ridiculously blow up this month. I did one last week. A couple of things about that, because some of y'all were like, I put that same post up and I did not have it blow up. I have thousands of people that follow me within Plexus. And a lot of those people that were commenting on there were from that. However, I added probably 5 or 6 people this week from that post. And I think that it's because I don't ever put posts up like that. You guys can do what you want with your social media, but what I really want for every single one of you, if you go to my page, I hope you feel this. My page is more of like storytelling and conversational. I share a lot of my life online because I want to be vulnerable with people. And so if you're not getting a lot of traction when you put up like Plexus is having a special or here's another sale, it's probably because you put that stuff up all the time. Okay, hear my heart in that. But really go through and do an audit of your social media. And if you want help with this, let me know, but be prepared to be really objective with it. What are you sharing every single day in your stories and on your social media account? If it's you with your pink drink every single day, that's good that people are seeing you, but they're not going to want to go to your page at the end of the night and think like, oh, hey, what's Brie doing? Because they already know it's going to be me with a pink drink picture, right? Like you've got to be, at the end of the day, somebody needs to come to your page and think, oh, I didn't see a post from Brie. I wonder what she's doing. You want to invite people into your lifestyle. And so I have my husband do this for me because I know that he's going to be really objective with me. I'll have him go through my social media and just be like, hey, what can I do better? Because we're in this together. But I will do that for you. Like if you're posting the same thing every single day, there's a difference. And Baker does such a good job with this. Like red light boomies, selfie boomerangs. That was the weirdest sentence I think I've ever said. Every single morning in her stories, that's different, right? You want people to show up and see you and see what you're doing and see what your lifestyle is. But you holding a pink drink, the same pose every single day in your actual feed is not going to bring people in. And if you're always like, hey, I've got another sale, I've got another discount, like they're not going to feel the urgency in wanting to do it. Okay. So first thing this morning, go through, do a social media audit and see where you can grow there. And if you need help with that, let me know. The next thing I want you to do, and I know that I'm talking 1,000 miles a minute because I said 15 minutes, and that means I have 5 minutes left, is I want you to make lists this morning. Do not wait on this. Not tomorrow, not Monday, not next week, today. Make a list of your team. And here's the way that you're going to break this down. Current people that are ordering, they're going to go in one list. So anybody on your team that's ordering, whether they have a subscription or they're just ordering every single month, who ordered from you last month? Y'all, as a team, we have to get better with retention and follow up. And this is another area. Be really honest with yourself. I did this week, and I was just brutally honest with people. I had people that I had not messaged in 2 or 3 months. And I was just like, I am so sorry. That is not the person that I want to be for you. I told you that I would follow up, and I didn't, and I just need to apologize. I could blame it on soccer. I can blame it on all the things, but the truth is I just need to get better with it. Do not be afraid to call out the white elephant and let people know that you're human. I am human. Some people fell through the cracks. I apologize for it. And whether they come back or not, that's on me. I did not do the work. But you should be having constant touches with your team. Constant touches, not just about Plexus, about their life, about what's going on. So everybody that's currently ordering, they get to be put on a list. You have to follow up with them and not just assume that they're going to order this month. Because now is the time of year where people make it a priority, right? Christmas is going to start happening, shopping. You do not want your current people to not feel like Plexus is important. Get them in our no excuse or our no quit November group. Make that list. Okay. Then you want another list of people that are not ordering and another list with your prospects. So 3 lists that you're going to make for this month. People that are currently on your team, people that and ordering, people that are on your team and not consistently ordering, and then your prospects. When you have those lists today, what I want you to do, every single level 1 that I have is going to get a message from me today. I have time blocked out so that I can do this. I don't want to wait, because we had somebody this week that added 10 people in a matter of 9 days. It can absolutely be done. And she didn't even want the business at first. I was just like, hey, who's your first person that you can help? And does this happen with everybody? No. But there are people out there that really want it. I had no idea what was going on the back end for her. And the message that I got from her last night, like, that's what I want for every single one of you. So you're going to get every single one of your level 1s that's ordering, and you're going to send them this message. Hey, it's November. This is a key part. New month. I always want to know I want everybody to know what's happening this month, so that you have the choice where you take this opportunity. It is a really good way to just let people know that you're sharing your heart, right? Hey, new month. I just want everybody to know the options within Plexus so that you can choose where you take this. It is not forceful. I'm not like, yeah, you got to start sharing, right? Because some people just don't think that they want to. Next part, and I'll type this all out for y'all. Plexus just announced Christmas Cash. And I don't know about you, but I'm recording this too, y'all. I don't know about you, but it is something that 1000% is needed with 3 teenagers in my house, whatever that looks like for you. I don't want anybody missing out on this. And so to help people, if that's something that you want to do, I'm getting things on my schedule for November right now. Can I show you what that would look like? This month, a new ambassador. This is for every single one of you. So if you help 3 people, you get an extra $150 this month. If you help 6 people, you get $300. And if you help 9 people, you get $450. So every 3 people, right? I see some of your eyes like, what? So every 3 people, it's an extra $150, not in a Lululemon card, just straight cash. You can do whatever you want with it. So for a new person, yeah, Baker, when So for a new person, that's on top of all of the bonuses. So for a new person that comes in and does in a messenger event, adds 9 people, it's like, I don't know, $1,000 or something, like $1,096. Like, what will that do for the people on your team that are ordering right now? Your goal this month, when you send that message, the reason that I'm asking them if I can put them on the calendar and host an event for them is because I'm going to do the work. Okay. If Robin is brand new on my team, she's loving the products. Does that, I'll pull that up. I'm not sure what you're asking, Robin. Just a second. That's fast start. Well, and new ranking. If people haven't ranked yet, you're going to get the rank bonuses. I have a breakdown in the November chat. So we can go through all of that. But if Robin is new on my team and I go to her and I'm like, hey, I have Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Can I host a messenger event for you? I am going to do the work, y'all. We have to stop expecting that Robin's going to come in and know exactly who to invite, how to say it, and what to do. She does not. Okay. And that feels overwhelming. It feels overwhelming for some of us. So what do? We just don't do it. Send them the message. Hey, here's a message. Actually, first, what I do with people, this is going to be longer than 15 minutes. I'm so sorry. I talk too much. Golly. Okay. What is this helpful? I'm going to keep going regardless. Okay. So, what I do with people is I say, hey, who's your plus one? When they tell me who their plus one is, I'm like, what's something that they're going through? If they tell me energy, I draft the message for them. It is the same message for everybody. We have to stop thinking that we've got to like switch the message for every single person. Y'all have heard me say it 1,000 times. Hey, I don't know if anybody's ever taken the time to reach out to you about this, but I was thinking about you because you want extra energy. I'm doing this. I'm going to host something. It's really important to me. Would you be a guest and just check it out? We're going to draft that message for them, send it to them. This is a key. When you've sent the message, screenshot it so I can help you with the response. Because I want to know that they're actually doing it, right? That holds them accountable. Because here's what y'all are doing. You're like, I've sent the message to so many people and no one is responding. You sent it to like 2 people. It's not everybody on your list, right? So I want to hold people accountable for that and bring people back to reality. 2 people is not everybody, right? 2 people might not respond. So let's go to the next, but I want to help them with that. And you know my personality. I always make it a joke. I'm so proud of you. Did you die? Like, how did that feel? Nope, didn't die. I say this to Sam all the time. She's like, uh-huh. I'm like, but did you die? No. So who are we going to send it to next? Because I want to know what people are doing. We have to just stop assuming that people are doing the work. Because then they come back and they're like, oh, I'm so overwhelmed. I just, okay, no. Like, we're going to do the thing and we're going to help them do the thing. And then when they get that message back, all they're going to say is, hey, I'm having the event Monday night, 9 o'clock. I'm going to add you to it. We're going to do the work for that group. Okay. Everybody that's new on your prospect list this weekend, if you were in a conversation with somebody yesterday and they did not order, I'm sending them a message today. Hey, sometimes it really works out. Today, we're doing 15% off. Can I help you place your order? Follow up with those people and let them know. So the deal right now for everybody that's new this month, and this will not get better. Corporate told us this. It's not getting better. So from the 1st to the 27th, right before Black Friday, every new person that's coming in gets 15% off this month if it's over 100 PV. Then they get free shipping in December and January. So I love this transition, right? It was free shipping last month to help with everything this month. Now it's 15% off their total PV, their total package. Okay. It's got to be over 100 PV for them coming in. And then they count for your 3 people. So that list of your prospects, you can use that for them to follow up with. I don't know about y'all, but I have a ton of people that told me they were going to order and they just didn't order. So now we can help them with that 15% off, and then you get the 369 bonus. And we're going to help our people that are currently ordered do that too. Those people that are not ordering, you want to keep loving on them this month. On the 28th, we've got some really fun things happening. I cannot spill the beans yet, but for Black Friday, corporate is doing some really cool new things coming back for us. It will not be better than 15% off. So you don't want your people to wait. Okay. New prospects coming in do not want to wait until the 28th to order, thinking like, oh, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, it's going to get better. It's not going to get better. They've already told us that. So the 1st to the 27th is your time to push for your new people. Okay, really quickly, I want to run through this. What I want every single one of you to do today too. Where did you end October? You need to have a starting point and make a roadmap. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see this. I'm going to get really close because it's blurry. So your points for October, start there, and then have where you want to be in November. So if you're, can y'all see this? Is it backwards for you? Okay. For October, if you ended with 30 points, and this is just because it was easy math, and November goal is to hit senior silver with 50 points. Wherever you ended, this is how I map every single month. You want to take the difference of those two. So you're going to take 50 minus 30. You need to make up 20 points this month. I always divide by 5 because once you hit senior silver and gold, you do not want all of the points coming from you. Okay. We want to really focus in on duplication. That's how you're going to have a long-term business. Gold, you can get there personally. Senior gold, you cannot get there personally. You have to start helping people help people. So the reason that I divide by 5 is because level 2s and 3s give you 5 points. So you're going to take that number that you come up with. If you ended October with 75 points and you want to go for gold in November, you're going to take 25 and divide it by 5 because that's the difference, right? And then you're going to see how many orders you need. So this person, if this was their actual map, you're going to need 4 orders. Now, here's the big thing, right, y'all? You cannot guarantee that every single person that ordered in October is going to order in November. So that's why I do this next part, because you don't want to just like, okay, I need 4 new people. You got to have some cushion room there too. But what I do is I take, and this gets a little bit different, right, when you have bigger teams. But for silver, senior silver, and gold, this absolutely works. I am such a visual person. Take your goal and then map it with lines so that you can see. So as senior silver, you're going to need 10 orders to hit your 50 points. As people start ordering, put their names in these lines so that you can see it happening. The reason that I only did 1 through 6 is because what I really want for every single one of you is to stop focusing on solely what you're doing by yourself. So that list, I have number 1, like if they get 3 people, that counts for your team, right? If your second person just gets 1 accountability partner, they count for your team. This is something that as a team, we have to hyper focus in on. You are no longer, like if you are on this call, you are no longer just going for your own 3 personally sponsored people. Make it your goal this month. And calling Sam out again in this. I love almost every single day. She sends me a message that says, I'm a master recruiter and I'm a master duplicator. Because I started doing the same thing a month ago. Some of y'all have heard me say this, and it completely shifted my focus. I do my own personal reach out. Some of you have messaged me and you're like, hey, can we jump on a call right now? And I'm like, yeah, in 30 minutes. Like I'm doing my own personal business right now. So make sure that you're reaching out to your people, reaching out to those current people, reaching out to your new prospects. But then every single day, who are you loving on that you're encouraging to get their +1? That's where the duplication starts. I want to do as many events as we can for people whenever you need me on nights. We will do as many messenger events and Zooms. If you want me to hop on a Zoom with your team and just go through it, absolutely will. Okay. So every Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, next Saturday, I'm going to start taking messages from y'all. I want you to send me every message. I'm not exaggerating with this. Screenshot the message and just say, hey, how would you respond to this? Not because I know exactly how to say every single thing, but I'm really good at it. Like I am. I'm really good at recruiting people and helping people see the emotional part. So next week, what I'm going to do on Saturday morning, I'm going to take those messages that you've sent and I'm going to start teaching you some key words in how to recruit people and how to get them involved in the emotional aspect of this. Okay. So Saturday mornings, 8 o'clock. And I will, after this did take longer. I promise you, they will not always be 30 minutes. I promise, I promise, I promise. So next week, we're going to start going through that. Robin's laughing. She's like, yeah, you're lying again. It's the only time you lie to me is about how long you talk. So every Saturday morning at 8, Mondays, every single person on your team gets an invite to Monday night. Okay. Monday night, this Monday, the 3rd, we're going to have our team party. I'm going through all the stuff that Plexus is doing. I'm going to start showing people how to duplicate really, really easy. So you have somebody that's brand new that came in. We're going to show them the ropes for the stuff on our team this month. Okay. And then the next 3 Mondays are for you to invite your teams and prospects to. I have a slideshow ready. It's going to go through products. It's going to talk about the opportunity and why this is the team for them to join or to start sharing with. So on Saturdays, we're going to start recruiting and duplicating so that we can work on the weekends because y'all have jobs during the week. We're going to maximize our weekends an hour every single day on the weekend to really, really start recruiting and duplicating. Okay. Okay. I love y'all. I'm proud of you for being here, or whether you're watching the recording back, because I know some of you have messaged and asked for it. This is the stuff, y'all. If you, I'm going to end here. The things that are coming and you want to be at Super Saturday, like in person Super Saturday, make it happen wherever you have to be. I know that Plexus has made it really easy to just watch on TV. We never used to have that option. Like we would drive hours and hours and hours. Okay. Mina, I'm checking. When you sent that message this morning about the 15%, I don't know if there's a promo code. I haven't gone to the help center yet. So I don't know if it's an extra promo code or what that looks like, but I will put that in the chat. I don't know if it's automatic. I would think that it's automatic, like the free shipping. Karen, North Carolina, the closest for you would be Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah. So I know, like, sometimes with logistics, Colleen, I do think that there's one in Michigan. I need to look at that. Ours is going to be in Camp Hill in Harrisburg. Sam, I know closest for you would be Atlanta. So yeah, come to PA. Yeah, anybody is welcome to crash with us. I'm going to have all of that stuff. We're going to get a hotel space. I think we're going to volunteer at a food bank on Friday. I talked to corporate about that. So anybody that wants to go down the day before. South Dakota, I don't know. I will look. All of the spaces and places are close, or I'm sorry, not close. They're all on the Super Saturday page. So we can look through that too. But the things that are coming this month, the new product that's coming on Super Saturday, and all of the stuff that's happening, y'all take the time. Like, I know November and December are busy, but it's time. Like, it's time to make the shift and to really plug into this stuff if you want to grow. All right. I love y'all. Happy Saturday. Thanks for being here.